Welcome everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to the 20th episode of the Be Positive Show. Hey guys, hope you are doing well. If you are here for the first time, I hope you are enjoying yourself. This is the Be Positive Show. I am BB. What I do is I do gaming on the weekdays, usual gaming streams, and on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays at 5 p.m. UAE time, I do the Be Positive Show. Guys, we have a very special guest for my 20th episode. I'm very proud that I've been going through and I actually reached 20 episodes. I've never actually thought that I will do that, and hoping to reach 2,000 episodes in the future. It's good to see all of you here. Thank you all for being here. I already see people coming in. Hi Hind, hi Dalia. And yes, Yazan isn't blonde anymore. So guys, I have a lovely friend, a guy I spent a major time of my university life doing shisha with, someone who I used to consider the extreme unhealthy human, and now this guy is the absolute healthy, like the absolute definition of healthiness. He's eating healthy, working out, posting healthy stuff. The guy is literally insane. Like in 1 year, he was able to dramatically change his whole experience of the word healthy, his whole definition of the word healthy, and he's here to actually share all this information with us. Hi Yazan, good to see you, Habibi. How is everything with you?
Are you only being nice because we're in public now? Is that what's going on?
Guys, I was bullying him just before this. How are you, bro?
I'm good. How are you? 20 episodes, huh?
It's good to see you, man.
It's fitting. You know, I hit 3 weeks. You hit 20 episodes. Yalla, let's like go big, go home.
That's perfect. So, wow, I'm actually happy that. Oh, so you just started your page 3 weeks ago.
The way I from the way I calculate it is my main series, I guess, started out on a Saturday, and today I think is the third installment of it tonight. So,
that's amazing.
I've been actively posting for 3 weeks now on the dot.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, I'm really happy that we are doing this show also on a Saturday. What a lovely coincidence. Guys, if you are not following Yazan or you want to know and find out more about him, it's the usual command ! guest. You will get his Instagram. It's called Skinny Season, which is pretty lovely. I actually like that name and the way he spelled it as well. So guys, if you are interested to know more about him, learn more about what he posts and all the interesting ingredients he posts as well, there's interesting information in there that could potentially help you lose weight, gain muscle, and get a better shape and get into a better tone.
I do want to specify one thing here. This is for legal reasons, this is my personal experience. So when I give advice, it's more of just hey, I did this, it helped me. So it's not oh, you should do this. It's just, personal. It's a blog at the end of the day.
Perfect.
I haven't not a nutritionist yet. That's important. Yet. We're getting there.
Well, interesting. I'm actually going to ask you about that in the future. So it's good that you kind of mentioned it. But let's start with the very important question that I ask everyone on this show. Who is Yazan Hamdan and what is he? What's your interest? Who are you? What do you do? What have you done so far? Etc.
Bro, if you had asked me this a few years ago, I'd have given you a full answer. But I think you picked literally the worst time to ask me who Yazan is. Because one of the biggest reasons why I decided to just abandon whatever corporate crap I was doing before is because I didn't know who I was. But if I had to answer this, I'm just your average Abu Dhabi dude, your average expat. I'm nowhere near as I'm nowhere near as much of a bully as I am online in real life. Those of you who know me, I'm just chill. I'm cool. And those of you who don't, well, bro, I always hated this question.
So what do you do? What are you into? You're into anime, I guess. Tell us what's your interest.
Right now, okay. So basically, you have your average interests, gaming. I'm a massive I'm not gonna say anime because I only like Dragon Ball, but I'm a massive Dragon Ball fanboy. You can see my figure collection in the background. Gymming is I think my favorite hobby right now. This isn't even because haha look at me, I'm promoting my channel. It's because I've been doing hardcore gymming for a full year now.
Wow.
And then on and off for 2. It started out when I got my Gold's Gym membership around early 2018, and then I joined the one I'm in, which is Train SF and WTC, around April of last year. And since then, it's just been like hardcore gymming. That's like the thing I do the most right now.
That's amazing. That's amazing. A big
And
shout out to both the gyms you go to.
no free promo. They ignore all of my messages. No free promo. No clout on my watch.
All right, fine. So, for some reasons, Yazan isn't happy with promoting them.
Listen.
But-
Listen. It's basic marketing. Like before we get into fitness, we all know I took marketing classes at the same uni with you. So it's like, it's basic. It's like on Twitter, you know, I'll put up a tweet. Let's say I'll get like 10 likes. If someone quotes me and gets 11, no, you're not getting free clout on my watch. I'm deleting.
Fair enough.
That's just how it works.
Fair enough. And funny you mentioned marketing. Have you ever used marketing throughout your journey with the whole new page coming up and the whole journey
Oh
of
man,
you being
see, here's the thing. It's actually wild because like, when I was on Twitter, right, I had an older account, which I don't want to mention because fellas, rest in peace. It's dead. No need to like dig that up. If there's anyone on the stream right now who followed my old account, they know. So it's like, I noticed that a lot of companies, a lot of corporations, a lot of professors have no clue how Twitter works. So that gave me like an edge in marketing. So it helped me like explore an entire untapped world that no one knew how to use except for like a specific subgenre of like the UAE. So that's why like if you look through my if you look at like my older Twitter accounts, if you look at my current Instagram accounts, you'll notice I always get the same engagement from like the same people who follow me on everything, even though I've literally I have a lot of Twitter best friends I have never spoken to in real life ever. Some I don't even know whose names they are. But because I managed to like snag up those relationships early back in 2017, 2018, I managed to like, I don't want to say exploit because I do appreciate all the support, but like exploit that into this. And then from there, okay, hashtags, peak timing, trends. So basically I'm trying to not treat it as like a marketing thing. I'm trying to treat it as like, hey, like I'm Yazan, you know who I am, help me out. Because I feel like if I'm gonna like treat it, that's one of the things like shout out Ali Bahari, but like that's one of the things I hated about Wollongong and uni is that like everything was so forced. Like not every little marketing tactic is because like Sigmund Freud wrote something in the 1960s. No, it's just sometimes people like something, you build relationships. Oh, it's easy peasy. Not everything is a statistic or whatever. That's what I think I like about Twitter as a marketing tool. It's just like I don't have to lie about anything or exaggerate anything. Just be funny. And
that's pretty amazing.
Last time I checked, I was voted funniest in grades 11 and 13. So, well, my bad. Well, shout out AGS.
Oh, AGS is actually the reason how we both met. I remember Yazan few years back. I think it was my second year in uni. He just walks up to me and he's like, my friends, you're from AGS. And I was like, no, but I know who the people you're talking to. And then ever since we became really good friends, I kind of liked his guts, the way he showed up to me. I felt like he's a person who is outgoing and nice.
I literally just said hi. What guts? I literally just said hi.
No, but many people don't do that. So I kind of like that about you. And he is an outgoing person. He's the person like that you get a straight answer, like, hey bro, you want to go out? It's either a yes or a no. You don't. It doesn't sit and like give you a headache to decide. And so I kind of like that. Literally spent most of my third year going out with him after uni. We both had so much fun. We had a couple of
both bored on like the verge of developing lung cancer from how much goddamn smoke.
True. And Yazan, I heard you quit smoking. So tell us more about that. How was it easy? Was it difficult?
Yeah, actually, honest to God, honestly, I do want to say that this only applies to like shisha and like recreational smokes, not like cigarettes, because cigarettes is like a different thing. But honestly, for me, it was just a matter of like A, depression, and B, like just boredom. Bro, Abu Dhabi is boring as hell. There's absolutely nothing to do here. It's just, oh, do I want to smoke shisha in Khaldiya or do I want to smoke shisha into a store? That's basically like all the freedom you get. And it got to a point where I'd be like smoking like 3-4 shishas a day, which is a lot. That's like, we're talking like 2 packs a day. And like, once I started to take gymming more seriously, I noticed that like my gymming would be absolutely horrible. Like I can't maintain 5 minutes of cardio, not even running, just cardio. And then because I develop a headache from the gym, I'd go like, okay, time to go smoke. And I realized that like, I'm not enjoying what I'm doing and I have an even like worse headache. And this happened every day for like a solid week towards the end. And then like the last the last time I ever like went out there for a smoke, and I was like, this was back in like February, so this could have been Rona. This could have been COVID. We don't know. But I actually like had like a really, 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 really bad shisha, and I actually ended up getting hospitalized. I got like a small case of pneumonia or something wrong with my lungs. I needed air and everything. But then once I realized, I'm like, hold on, if it's just a matter of boredom, and I literally spend like hours at the gym, and it's not like a matter of, oh, I hate being here. No, I come here for fun. Why the hell am I still going out to smoke? Why don't I just go ham in the gym? And then from there, it started going from like 2 hours a day to like 3-4 hours.
Wow.
Like yesterday, I think I spent a solid 4 hours at the gym. I cannot feel my arms because I did a combined. This is not a flex. I'm doing something specific, but I did 660 bicep reps, like curls.
Wow.
It was like 300, and then another 200 with both of them. And then I started doing like my normal reps. And so that took like 4 hours. And arms is considered like by everyone, they'd be like the easy workout. Today, which is like backs and shoulders can go to hell. I hate shoulders. It's like the worst thing ever for me. I've only been training my shoulders like a month, so like I have like I hate it. That alone takes like 2 hours. So it's like, no need to go waste. Like, I'm not gonna say I saved any money because who are we kidding? Let's be honest. You're gonna go broke living here. But yeah, like gym is just when you find it fun. There's your tala. It's okay, I guess, like yesterday was Friday. Oh, I'm going to the gym. But it's the weekend. Yeah, I know. I'm going for fun. That's how that's like the biggest, that's like, yalla, we're starting our lessons early. Like, yalla, see, we're segueing into the lessons. I think the biggest advice I could give someone, honestly, is just, you have to like it. You can, obviously,
Definitely.
everyone wants to be in good shape. I'm not going to say you have to want it. It's just, you have to enjoy what you're doing. That's basically like what helped me. Like, I don't like just like I know I shouldn't be lifting weights because I'm not in a position where like, oh, you need to build muscle because I'll end up looking even bulkier. But if I'm gonna be healthier and I find that fun regardless, why should I just walk on the treadmill for an hour every day? No, just like find something you enjoy in like in like getting fit, and from there everything will start to.
That's actually interesting, and I kind of really like what you said about liking the gym. I kind of heard it a couple of times before, but what you said was really deep. Like, wanting it is different because a lot of people, like you said, do want it, but don't do anything about it. Like, oh, I want to be a billionaire, but like I'm not working towards that. But me liking to go to the gym is completely different, and I kind of love the example you've given about going out and actually enjoying it and spending more time there just because you enjoy the experience. I think that's where the change did happen to you, and where people are trying to reach to that change. Because once you start liking something, you start getting into it, researching more about it, finding ways to spend more time doing it or meeting it or whatever. So the idea is, I think that's the goal everyone's trying to reach. And thank you for kind of like giving us that hint that instead of wanting it, make sure that you're liking it while you also want it. And I think that's goal. Do you have milestones that you build throughout your? So you said you're on like a schedule or something specific.
Okay. So basically, all right, milestones is in like accomplishments, or milestones are like.
No, like goals. Like, do you have? Do I have to be a certain weight at this week?
Okay, so I kind of have to give you guys some context because I don't think I told you know about this probably because you followed me on my personal account. But like basically, like I made a discovery lately that like I have really low testosterone levels. This was like a complete like. I don't want to talk about what made me go get myself tested out because it's like related to some personal surgery I had in like the 7th grade. But basically, one day I was like, wait, why did I get surgery done? Googled it, and then I'm like, okay, that makes perfect sense. Let me go get tested. And then I found out, yeah, my testosterone levels are below average and my thyroid's acting up. So it's like basically my 2 options were to get treatment or to just like work mad hard. We're not talking like hell yeah, the grind. No, we're talking about like intense, like a machine type of workout. And Saraha, like bro, treatments are like fucking, so 2K per injection.
Expensive.
2K.
Yeah.
Like,
they could get very expensive.
It's like I've lived this long without knowing I have like a testosterone disorder. I don't really like. Okay, Now that I know what to do. Instead of like hating myself, oh, I haven't lost weight like in like 2 weeks. What am I doing wrong? Now I know that's like, okay, sure, I could be working harder, but it's not entirely my fault, like I used to think it was. Um, so the goal used to be to like hit double-digit weights. I always used to hashtag, hashtag growth to double digits, whatever. Then I realized I'm like, wait, that's not gonna be a plausible goal with like with everything wrong with me physically, and I'm trying to bulk up as well, so it's always gonna be like this. So right now, honestly, I just don't look at scales. I don't count calories. I just make sure I go. I just make sure I train. I just make sure I just make sure like I have some semblance of activity, and I don't look at the numbers. I just look at how I change. And صراحة, personally, at the moment I'm kind of like annoyed with how I look. I feel like I look extra like, puffy.
You're not the only one, by the way, especially after COVID.
That's the thing.
Feel
That's
completely
the thing. That's
normal
the
about
thing.
that.
It's like yeah. Like the other day, I'd post like, yo, like 2 years progress. But then I'd ask my girlfriend like 50 times, like, are you sure there's a difference here? Are you sure there's a difference here? Also, yeah, shout out my girlfriend. So like, anyways, but in terms of accomplishments, bro, have you seen my biceps?
Me personally, I haven't seen them in a
Have you?
while.
I can't. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to like talk up a big game and then like not show, because I did 660 bicep curls. So like, even no matter how hard I wanted to like flex, nothing is gonna pop up for the next 3 days. But like, dude, like I'd be looking at the mirror, right? Like I'll be doing like a pump or something, and then I'd just do this at the mirror, and I'll see like the outline. I never had that before.
That's good. I mean, I'm guessing it's because the fat is reducing, so the muscles are kind of showing up.
That's
or...
the thing. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say something else. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if it's like, oh, like muscle, whatever. But I noticed like, no, there's an actual like pure bicep outline that was not there before.
That's good. That's definitely
like,
something to be happy about.
And that's not the thing. It's not like I'm trying to be like, hell yeah, like Yalla Arnold Jr. or any of that. It's like I know it's like compared to, I'm like probably the most out of shape guy at my gym from the people who go to the gym every day.
Fair enough.
So like, but still like, yeah, I'm proud of this. It's like I didn't have this before, so this is mine,
And you should. You definitely shouldn't be comparing yourself to others though, and compare yourself to what you've been previously.
And the second milestone, this one is like hype. Running. I can like actually run now. Before I couldn't run to save my life. I do like 10 seconds and khalas, I want to die. But no, I can actually like maintain like a full 20 minutes of like jogging, running, whatever you want to call it. Because I usually only do like, I don't like staying on the treadmill for long. I like to put the incline on the highest thing so I can just get the calories pumping out. But yeah, no, the other day I was like, yeah, screw it. I feel like listening to music. I don't feel like sweating right now. I just started running and I was like, holy shit, I can maintain this. That's like
amazing.
If I feel like if I can go back to like 2008, I can probably crush the beep test. You ever do the beep test in school?
I know it, but I've never done it personally. My school was like more of like more Olympic kind of style, so we've never done these things technically. But we've done other things.
We had this teacher. Okay, so like we had this dude who was just like always angry for no reason, except when we were playing volleyball. He would get so. He always wears like the tightest shirt I think I've ever seen. And like, hey, he'd just be always stone cold mad until it's like volleyball. We're talking like his like the excitement. Hey, you like you.
He's passionate, I guess. You can see the passion.
I don't know. My man's was getting hard over volleyball. It made no sense. It was only during volleyball. But yeah, I don't know why I'm bringing this up. But like, if I can just go back in time, running laps in the morning, deep test, all that, I feel like I'd be like, I probably crush that shit.
But definitely that's amazing, and I'm glad you're realizing that there's like bicep changes. There's you can run and maintain distances now, and that's good. And
the only thing we spent like half an hour like before the call trying to like get this to work. But if I can get rid of this, I
his
would
double
be
chin,
so
guys.
happy.
His double. That's your next goal. So that would be one of your goals.
If there's only two things I'm thankful to Corona for. It's helping me with like improve my training schedule, because like Sarah working at home I realized I was doing a lot of things wrong, like a lot of things. And masks, oh my god, even though I hate wearing them, I'm so thankful for like no one can see this, dude, especially because now my hair isn't blonde anymore. If I'm wearing a mask and I see someone I know, I don't have to like look, I can just keep walking because how do you know that's Yazan? There are fat people everywhere in this country. But yeah, this is the big goal. Forget double digits. Getting rid of this
Well, that's
is
good.
a must.
Yazan, I believe you are in double digits now. Your weight. You obviously don't have to share
Nah.
your weight. Oh, you're back to triple digit. Well,
I never reached I have never reached double
Hmm.
yet. No, I didn't. The closest I did was 112 kilos. That was like my lowest ever.
Ah, okay.
And then it like started to climb up because here's the thing. I pack a lot of water weight because I don't cut carbs.
Hmm.
And also because I'm bulking up. So like I think I have like a pure from what I did from the last test results I got. I think I have like a pure 12 kilos of water weight that like I could lose if I like up my water drinking and like cut carbs and do more cardio. But it's like, where's the fun in that?
People are
You ever have
actually.
fried rice, bro?
Oh, I love it. Of course, I love it.
Exactly. Like fried rice is like my go-to carb, and it's either like I lose like an inch or I eat fried rice, bro. What do you think I'm going for?
Yeah, I mean, so it's good also that you don't like kind of rid yourselves of all the good stuff as well. Obviously, there's cheat days to cover that, but at the same time, maintenance and balance. If you cut everything that's good, all of a sudden, your body's gonna start getting all weird. You're gonna start hating it. There's all mental
I'm not
thing.
gonna lie. I'm usually a very big believer of like food is food. Just eat whatever you want. There are though. I'm not gonna lie though. There are a few foods that like contribute absolutely nothing nutritionally.
Do you want to mention
I'm gonna
some,
lose.
perhaps?
I'm gonna lose some supporters for this, but like I'm sorry to tell all of you, but
Oh,
French fries contribute absolutely no benefit, nothing.
they're
At least
really
that's
good.
what Wikipedia says. That's word for word what I got it from Wikipedia. Like word for word, it says nothing nutritionally. And the second one, everyone knows this, is soda.
Oh, soda.
Like just
I actually
cut it
stopped
off.
soda for 5 years, but then I got back to it, which was
I
terrible.
only drink soda on like when it's like missed cheat days when it's like khalas, I have no semblance of eating healthy at all today, and I'm at like Chili's or Fuddruckers with friends or whatever. And it's like, all right, sure, yalla, I want some like refillable bottomless.
That
But
makes
other than
sense.
that, no, bro.
Just a tip though, you can always get iced tea, which is less harmful than soda.
No, actually, you can't because the amount of sugar in it is is a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, fair.
Unless
Actually,
you
it
make it
makes
yourself.
sense. Makes sense.
I
That
was
is true.
I'm actually saving a future post about like iced tea because here's the thing: a lot of people like who know me know I love Canes, and it's always like I always get messages like, "How the hell are you at Canes every single day when you're trying to lose weight?" And here's the thing: sugar free.
True. That's good. And
Canes,
that's
Canes.
actually
So
powerful.
like because that's the thing. Everyone's always acting like I'm doing some rigorous. No, it's just literally, hi, can I have sugar free iced tea? That's literally it.
Which is good.
I'm obviously not gonna be like, hell yeah, boys, hell yeah, sugar free iced tea. No, because that's not a flex. That's like, yeah, no, it's iced. You can use stevia. That's also like, more or less no calories. But yeah, you
But
can make your own iced tea.
But dude, many people are on the chat are kind of like interested in your information. They say they all seem to kind of realize that you know a lot about what you're eating, the nutrition, the weights, and all that.
Bro.
So guys, again, just to give him up a follow. If you want his information, it's !guest to get his Instagram. Do reach out to him. I think he would be very interested to help you out if you really are serious about it. I think Yazan is more concerned about you being serious about it rather than just like trying to like waste his time. But otherwise, if you are really serious, if you really want some help, I'm sure Yazan will eventually reach out to you.
Here's the thing. It's not that like, oh, Yazan knows his stuff. It's just that like, bro, I used to be 160 fucking kilos, bro. That's a lot.
Double my weight.
And it's like, and it's not just that. It's not just that. You also look at the fact that like I also used to be fat as a kid, so it's like I have been to pretty much every single nutritionist there is, whether it's like actual hospitals, whether it's like those really weird like independent clinics, or like Doctor Nutrition. Like, I think I've met the actual Doctor Nutrition. I think I've met the actual man himself. At this point, I'm so sick of going to Doctor Nutrition, bro. Like, but here's the thing. One thing I've noticed about all of them is the reason they don't work is because like they're fad diets, they're short term, they're crash diets.
100%.
And then like so I go to my gym, right? And I like also like here's the thing, if anyone's here watching from I highly doubt this, but if there's like one or two people watching me from like the gym, I pay attention. I watch. I like soak that like I soak it in as if I'm the client being trained with them. So it's like I noticed like they're not doing anything different from what I already know. But when I look at what they're eating, they're literally just eating the stuff I eat right now. They'll go to Lulu, they'll go to Spinneys, like give me some rice, give me some chicken, throw in like a mini dessert. It's just eat. So once I realized, like, at the end of the day, calories in and calories out, that's a formula. Then you find out, like, you have to find out how much energy you naturally burn. And the best part is you don't even have to count calories. Like, for example, me, I can burn anywhere around 2,500 to 3,500 calories just by being alive. That's a lot of calories.
By being alive. Too much awesomeness.
So, like, it's literally like, halas, okay, I don't have to count because I know as long as I don't eat, like,
4,000.
if I eat it, like, for example, okay, if I eat a clean meal a day, include some snacks here and there, and then I'll have like the one, like fried rice and some butter chicken for like one meal, with the exercise and the fact that I burn between 2,500 and 3,500 calories a day, I'm good. I don't have to, like, bro. Listen, okay, so Dr. Nutrition's diets, bro. This is one of the reasons why this was my breaking point for weight loss in terms of eating. I went to a doctor nutrition appointment because I wanted to check. Because, like, here's the thing: hospitals, ironically enough, like they're kind of terrible at their job. I go to a nutritionist at like a hospital, and she's like, "Step on the scale, please." And like she had like just a normal scale. I step on it, okay, and she starts writing diets. I'm like, "But ask me my muscle mass, ask me my water weight." Doctor nutrition has the actual like weight that like tells you everything. It's not completely accurate, but it's better than nothing. So they'll be like, "Oh, listen, you have like 12 kilos of water. This will be your breakfast." And I read it, and it's literally like 2 olives and like a spoonful of rice. No, word for word. They'll be like mala'at raz. They'll literally calculate the spoonfuls. I'm like,
I think it's more of like an algorithm. It's like an algorithm or like a preset that's already done there.
It's like, bro, this isn't living. I'd honest to God rather just be like 200 kilos than having to like, well, okay, that was 2 spoons of rice. Guess that's enough rice for today. See you on Tuesday. That's not living, bro.
True.
So yeah, that was like kind of the breaking. Like I told the guy, I was like, I like lashed out at the guy, and the guy goes like, "What do you mean? You still get to enjoy like everything else?" I'm like, bro, a chicken wing and 3 spoonfuls of rice is not enjoying anything. I'd rather just starve to death. You know when you get Wi-Fi and it's like 1 bar and you'd rather just have no Wi-Fi?
Yeah, true.
It's like that.
I agreed. That's another deep thing he said today. Really filled with information and like experience right there. So I really like this as well. The example you've given with the Wi-Fi and the bar. And yes, if you really can't enjoy what you're doing, there's no point in doing it. And again, that goes back to your first point, is about liking it. If you're just dieting for the sake of losing weight and you're hating your life, then
can I tell you like why I started liking like gymming? It's actually hilarious. It's so stupid. Sure. Everyone's always like, "Oh, what's mental trick?" It's literally just okay. So I used to go to Gold's Gym, but I hated Gold's Gym. I hate gyms where the personal trainers work for the gym, because no matter what you do, it's like there's vultures everywhere. I remember like I signed up for Gold's Gym when I was like 130 something. For a record, I'm like 122, 23 right now. But I'm in much better shape than I was around last year and the year before, because every summer I'm always in the 120s. Every winter I dip to the 110s.
Okay.
But in terms of definition and shape, I clearly look better now than I did the last time I was 120 something. So yeah, so I go to Gold's Gym, right? The guy signs the second I paid for the gym, they're now shoving other offers and bills about personal training at me, and it's like, how do I politely say no? That's the thing. They put you in these scenarios where it's like, no, I'm good. No, but like for example, I started saying straight up, like, to get people to leave me alone, I just started saying like, listen, I'm just broke as hell. So even if I wanted to, I can't pay. And they start being like, no, but I'm sure if your dad cared about you. Like, shut up. Halas, leave me alone.
Fair enough.
I don't want to I don't want to name names right now because one of the dudes that was an old Gold's Gym personal trainer is now at this one, so it's like alhamdulillah. But anyways, so you have this vulture culture bars, and it's like annoying as hell. And then on top of that, Gold's Gym is just an ugly gym. It's just like bright orange everywhere. It's just like bright orange everywhere. I think the only people who are having fun at Gold's were the Filipinos, and Salaha, bro, Filipinos are all like lit 24/7.
True.
Like
You're
if I
always
could choose
happy.
to be like any other culture, I'd be Filipino, bro. Like shout out my Filipino music, bro. They're so hyped. But anyways, I'm not here to go do like Zoom or whatever. Like, bro, the thing is like it looks fun, but I'm not in the body type to actually be able to pull it off right. So I'm just here doing average gym shit. But if you have like, every single person under the sun just working on like the same right arm, and all the treadmills are always packed by old people, it's like, why am I here? And this isn't a complaint because look, at the end of the day, people have a right to be at the gym. This is just personal experience. Like, I like seeing old people. I like seeing like fat people. I like seeing like it's cool. But the difference is in gold specifically, there's like a culture where it's like, if you're not some like roided freak, why are you here? So I hated it and ended up gaining more weight.
True.
I go to my gym opens like it's in the World Trade Center mall, and I live across the street from that. So, one day I was just like walking back to like my dad's car from like the basement from Starbucks or something, and I check out a new gym, and I just see like a bunch of like purple neon lights mixed with like blue neon lights. Looked like a nightclub. Oh, let me go check it out. And they're blasting like Rick Ross on the speaker or like The Weeknd, and like it looks like a nightclub. I'm like, yo, I like being here. So literally like everyone's always like, what mental trick did you do? It's like literally I just thought the gym looked nice. Like this is a gym I would like to come to, unlike the mess that is gold. Then once I realized, yo, working out is actually fun, and then everything clicked from there. So moral of the story.
Well, that's amazing. I'm really happy it worked out for you. But I kind of want to get a little more into the idea of how all this started as well. How supportive were your family, your girlfriend that you mentioned, your friends in general? How supportive was the community about it?
Okay, so here's the thing. With my parents, it started out kind of awkwardly. Like, they'd get me like a gym membership, and then the second it flops, if I want to like do another serious attempt, oh, we got you a membership last time, and you saw what happened, and all our parents, you know what I mean? Shway, and like the lack of like understanding with like mental illness as well as shit. But like, here's the thing, I gotta give credit to my dad, because like this year especially, my parents are pretty supportive with it. My dad especially, like he always gets me food from like specific vendors. Make sure like back then I'd be like I need a gym membership, so he prioritized paying for that. I'd always send him WhatsApps like, yo, check out my biceps, whatever.
That's cute.
Friends, yeah, no, friends are cool. No, the thing is, here's the thing that bothers me with friends is that like I have best friends like who know who they are, who've been supportive since day one, and then I have like Twitter mutuals who like support me like no matter what. Like I said, where Twitter is like, it's like a hellhole, but you're like everyone's like tight
bond, yeah.
But then you have like the random ass like uni friends or like the school friends who are like, hell yeah, bro, I'm so proud of you. Hey, can you come hang out with me? Oh no, because you guys are gonna be eating out. Oh shoot, now you want to be like a fitness guru or whatever. And it's like annoying because like I get that so many times that I feel like I have to address it.
Yeah.
But no, like real like close friends and the Instagram, Twitter mutuals have been like amazing. It's like 4 or 3 people. Like you always remember the negative stuff. I don't know why I even had to bring this up. You always remember the negative. Like that's like one thing actually I do really want to stress. By the way, like it's a good thing I brought this up. But like, bro, the amount of times like I'll be having like this many good things going for me, it'll literally take like one bad comment to like just piss me off.
And don't let it. I see. Usually, people who start anything online, whether it's like a content creation or an influencer or whatever, you're gonna get haters or you're gonna get the trolls at all times, right? So you eventually just learn to ignore them. I'm sure eventually you just learned or kind of settled with it. Khalas, like, okay, this guy's gonna be retarded no matter what. Just might as well stop it, or yeah. So eventually you're gonna get acquainted. You're gonna get fine. You're gonna learn to just run it over. Khalas, it's okay. Bad comment, it doesn't matter.
So like I do want to say it again though. Like friends have been supportive. I have no clue why I led with that. But no. Every it's been pretty good. One thing I've noticed is like with if you're like struggling because of like looking like an embarrassment, it's like if you're embarrassed, like the gym is like the one place literally where it's like dude, no one cares. No one cares how like you can literally struggle to carry like a 2-kilo dumbbell and no one will care.
Which is good. Like you don't have to worry about you looking good, because again, a lot of people go to the gym just to look good. Like they don't need the exercise. They probably finish their exercise, but they're just there.
Yo, you know, by the way,
flex.
You know who like low key are some of like athletic freaks.
She can give
There are
him a
like these
shout out.
guys who are like, there are like no, I don't mean like specific people. I mean like there are these guys who like they have like kershs and pot bellies and everything, but they're like they show up to the gym in like gloves and belts and everything, and they're like I think they're called strongmen. Like literally, that's what the type is called. You'll see a guy who's like the same build as like my dad 10 years ago, and he'll just start curling like 20 kilos, 30 kilos, like it's nothing.
I think it's because what happens is they were healthy when they were single. They got married and.
I don't know how it works honestly, but like again, it's just like a matter of like if you train your body, even if you physically like health. Hamshi with health is that like if you're healthy, like this is why like the body positivity movement, even though صراحة low key بلش يزودوها شوي with like what is body positive and what is just lack of responsibility. Bro, I go on Twitter the other day and someone is like, if you don't want to be fat, you're fat phobic, and it's like, no, this hebel hon is the problem. But yeah, so it's like if like some people like خلاص like you just it's hard as hell to like drop.
True,
like
true.
Your
There's always the
like,
extremists. There's always the extremists.
But like it doesn't. But like if you're training properly, if you're eating your good food, صحيح you'll look bad. But at least on the inside, it's a start. You know your body is starting to like get healthier, get healthy. Some people, like there are some people who are like, they look bigger than me, like by like times 2, but they can still like run like a full mile.
True.
That I can't do. Like health is weird.
I mean, at the end of the day,
don't be embarrassed if you go to like.
At the end of the day, your body has limitations. Everyone is kind of aware, or I hope they're aware of their body limitations. And yeah, your body can do a lot of things. It just takes practice. Like there's a lot of people who can run marathons but don't because they haven't practiced. There's a lot of people who look like they cannot run marathons but run it so easily just because their body is used to running and stuff. At the end of the day, even dumbbells. You see skinny kids carrying so much.
That's the thing. It's literally just a matter of like
doing it and practice.
Trying to like. Just go do it. Don't
exactly.
Calorie count. Don't set reps. Just do it. That's the only thing that's been working for me so far. Literally just doing things.
And that's exactly what everyone should be doing. Yazan, I kind of want to also get a little more about. So tell us, what's your plan in the next 2 to 3 years? So you've been working out. Are you planning to maybe write a book, write a story about this? Are you planning to maybe start a gym?
What books?
What are you planning to do?
Bro, if I'm even alive by then.
But no, tell us seriously.
Anyways,
tell us more about your plans.
Unironically, I don't have a plan because I'm still very, very new to this. I'm just like, right now. I'm learning. That's my biggest I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I don't want to like this isn't me I want to like my goal from here to like the end of this year is to just work on my not on getting the word out, work on my profile. Like sure, I'll have like 100 followers, but I want someone to click on my profile and see that it's like a legit account. It's not just like a passion project or something. Once and then for 2021, once that starts in, I'm hoping to like go back into studying or some sort. Whether it's going back to uni or like taking courses, because I still don't know how this works. I'm basically treating it like as if I'm 18 years old again. Like I just finished school, time to like get into like studying, because marketing khalas, like I'm just trying to like erase it from my mind. Like it never happened. It's never man, long drained
But why not? Marketing is a very trendy, especially digital marketing at this point. It's a very trendy job opportunities are like all over marketing.
Yeah.
Have you not?
Really?
Have you not?
Name 5 marketers. Go find 5 marketers from our batch and show me where they are right now.
I mean, I don't want to personally speak about it, but in general, I think that's the statistics. Digital marketing is like the booming thing right now.
It's literally just like it's info hazak.
True. But I mean, in Dubai at least.
The thing. Here's the way I see it. If it's gonna be you and your luck in my fitness thing, and you and your luck in marketing, but I don't enjoy marketing, why not just gamble on the thing I enjoy if they have the same odds of being successful anyway? That's how I'm looking at it. Like, if it's damned if I do, damned if I don't in this economy, I might as well just have fun with it. I'd rather be unemployed at the gym than unemployed at home stressing on LinkedIn.
True.
God, I hate LinkedIn so much.
I mean, I don't believe in applying for jobs. Like a lot of people have told me, do you apply?
That's because, bro, you've been doing you've been doing work since you were like 12, bro. You're literally on Google. Who are you lying to? I literally like every picture you're in like a suit and glasses with some Emirati shaking his hand. Like, bro, who are you lying to?
But I mean, yeah, this is
You're like
this
the
is
one.
this is how people get this is how people usually get jobs, especially in this region. It's because of like connections and stuff. So like I really
That's
like
also the thing.
I
That's
highly,
also the thing. That's one of the things like I actually like about it is like I don't need connections because like khalas, people will see like my before and afters. I don't
True.
need I like this is all on my own. Me having a wasta isn't gonna impact my like my body in any way, shape, or form.
Fair enough. So
So like
basically, from what I understand, is you want to kind of take the fitness part more into the career side of things, that rather than just sticking to marketing. So do you feel?
I get. Here's the thing. I actually do not know, but all I know is I'd like to take like fitness or gymming or whatever as a career path. Where that career path takes me, I do not know because again, I am treated like it's the same way. Like people, you know, okay, like yeah, okay, I complain about marketing a lot, but I didn't. But like my first year as a university student was management.
True.
So it's like from there that's like okay, halas. Now we know the genre, the field of what you want to work in. Let's actually get there, and then from there we'll learn all like because there's like a bunch of different like fitness, sports science, nutrition. All of these are different things. I enjoy working out, but I'm nowhere near as talented or informed about any of this for me. Like hell yeah, personal trainer Yazan. You know, it's like still way too early. I feel
Fair
like being a
enough. Fair
personal
enough.
trainer would be cool as hell though. It'd be like the perfect character development from like
The fat kid to a personal trainer. And by the way,
from like two mighty zingers at age 11 to like personal trainer Yazan. I think
but
that's
dude,
like
I was
character
actually
development.
gonna ask you this. Have you ever considered being a personal trainer? By the way, and honestly speaking, I think you can even start without having the bright buddy. Sometimes a personal trainer is all about
Sure.
the
So
information in there.
again, one thing I've learned about like from what I've noticed, if you can show off the results, you don't
Yeah,
even need any credential whatsoever.
100%.
But like I want credentials. Like I want to give me a
Maybe start with a friend. Maybe start helping a friend. So help a friend get better, and then use them as a good portfolio. Maybe that would be very, very powerful, don't you think?
I mean, again, right now, like I said, because I always specifically say that like this is just a personal blog. Like if I give out, if people ask me for help, it's just hey, I did this. You know, like I didn't like. Again, I feel like like just let's get the number out there. Like I managed to drop like 50 kilos on my own because we went from like 160 to 112 on my like by myself.
Which is amazing, by the way.
Nutritionists, personal trainers like that I've had experiences with never ever contributed lasting impact because I'd always like follow their advice, relapse, and climb back up. Once I did things my own way, that's when like the real progress started to happen. So I feel like okay, this was for me just being like Yazan move more, Yazan don't eat a lot. That's 50 kilos just from that. What I want to know is now like okay, how can I learn like everything beyond that to lose even more?
Fair enough. And I'm sure eventually you get to it. I think it's just about more research and more about testing your body as well. So you've done 600 dumbbell lifts
Let me
yesterday.
just look. Here's the
And
thing. Let me just before anyone thinks I'm crazy or out or whatever. The first 500 reps were on the lowest weight possible.
yeah, I get it.
Because
I get it. But I'm still trying to say like you know your body and you know your limitations and you kind of tested it out. So it's just more about adding a little bit to that to those limitations. Maybe like next time you're carrying 20, just add another 22, and then obviously your body will eventually get to that. And obviously, from what I know, your nutrition.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Again, I am not qualified to answer that. In case someone, you know, like in case someone who knows this shit is watching and is like, oh, look at Yazan being a dumbass. But from my personal experience, what I learned is that like I just like try my best to go as heavy as I can. But when I say heavy, I if I can maintain like let's say for example like I'm doing chests, right? I'm doing pec fly. If I can do this continuously, even if I'm struggling and I'm about to cry, but if I can still keep going at it continuously, you're doing good. If you
Fair
can't
enough.
even do this, if you're lifting too heavy, and if it's too easy, you're not getting anything out of it.
True. So again, no pain, no gain, but at least you're doing it. Exactly. That I think that kind of sums up the whole fitness in general.
I think it's just it's really weird because you know how people be like, you know how like some advice like you understand it, but it's so hard to understand.
True.
Like for example, like when people be like, how many calories should you be eating? Just eat enough food. What is enough food though?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the same. That's how I treat weight. That's how it was with you in the gym. Like if I lift too heavy, I get nothing out of it. If I lift too low, I get nothing out of it. Lift enough.
And
What is enough though? That's like 2 years of learning, and I'm still like at the gym right now. Like I've been at this for a month. Why do I still look the same? You know, like.
And I think that's everyone's question, you know. At some point, people are gonna figure. Again, it's all about knowing your body, knowing your thing. And I feel like you are in a good place, in a safe place, that you kind of understood what your body limitations are, and you're probably gonna be able to improve on that later on. But also, I want to touch on your. So you kind of mentioned you have some alternate foods for some things. Do you want to talk about that? Like things that are low-key underrated, but like they're good alternates for things.
All right. So basically,
you can see his excitement.
You know how this is where like the marketing comes in. You know how every single influencer or individual has to have like a thing for them. So here's the thing. The thing I'm trying to like build up is my relatability. You're not gonna see me in the gym like doing like like planks for 10 minutes or like 360 backflips or any of that. But the thing that I am good is I managed to lose weight without like eating garbage. When I say garbage, I don't mean like junk food. I mean like you don't. Bibi, when was the last time on Instagram you see me post like a picture of like a grilled chicken and some broccoli?
Honestly,
I don't eat that.
Yeah, no, like long time ago, if you even did, yeah.
Because like, what's the fun in that? What I like to do is like I like to find alternatives that aren't really alternatives because they're the same. Like okay, so I was just having these for a snack, these oat bars. They're like oat, which is a complex carb. They're healthier than chocolate by a lot because they're like 30 calories a piece. You know, no one wants like, oh, really, oatmeal for dessert? But if it's 30 calories, it's a fiber that's good for you. But this is the most important part. It actually tastes good. Is it even a replacement anymore?
True.
Like personally, for me, I like these more than like any, you know, those like assortment Kit Kat, Bounties, Mars, whatever. I find these better than all of them except Galaxy. No, I can't. I Galaxy has a special place in my heart. But anyways, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like for the first the first post was about Halo Top ice cream, and I had to specify like, all right, so this pint, for those of you who don't follow me, like this is what I mean by like the stuff I'm trying to like give out. The first skinny season substitute I posted was about an ice cream called Halo Top. It's like a pint, where the whole thing, not a serving, not a scoop, no, the whole thing is 280 calories.
Wow.
The whole thing.
That's incredible.
And I also stress that like this specific flavor tastes like real ice cream. I'm not just peddling out the company's name. No, I'm telling you specifically what I found is an excellent replacement without even needing to use the word replacement because it's the same thing at the end of the day.
True. It's just healthier, more nutrition.
I'm not gonna give away too much because I want to actually build hype for tonight. But I'll give you guys, for whoever is here, I'll give you a bit of an exclusive.
Ooh.
Tonight's post is gonna be about Burger King. What the? Is there like healthy at Burger King? I'm going to show you.
Dude, I'm actually looking forward to that because I love Burger King.
I'm telling you, like,
and if there's a way to get healthy stuff, I'm really looking forward to that.
And I still have like a bunch of options. Like I have a bunch of Lulu, by the way. Lulu. Okay, I'm trying to get that Lulu promo, bro. I'm trying to get that Lulu sponsor. Lulu is like the best place because like everything they have. I literally get my meals from Lulu. I get my like groceries from Lulu specifically. Like Lulu is like godsend, bro. Bro, Lulu has low carb bread. What the hell is low carb bread? How does that work? I don't know. But it tastes good. It's bread, but it's low carb. And it's like it feels like it.
But are you sure that's actually legit, or maybe it could just be like a branding for it, just to make it?
But the thing is, it still works. So who am I to like question it?
All right, no. I mean, if it does work, then good. But like, so you already tested the legitimacy of it, because like some people would just put like low carb or low fat, and it wouldn't actually make.
Personally, I don't like bread. I mean, no, I love bread. Who am I kidding? But like, I don't like you know how like okay, so you know how people are like, oh, you should like balanced meal is like enough carbs, enough proteins, enough sugars, enough whatever. I personally don't like people using bread as the main carb.
Okay, fair enough.
Like white bread is completely like useless. And like if you're gonna have like multi-grain, brown, whatever, just get rice Or potatoes, bro. Potatoes.
Potatoes
I
are
love
good.
potatoes.
Not French
Potatoes
fries,
are
guys. Not
heat.
French fries, but potatoes.
Potatoes are heat. Actually, I go to restaurants, I unironically get baked potato instead of fries.
Oh yeah, you told me that, and you used to do that even before, just because sometimes they actually taste better, not
Yeah,
necessarily.
potatoes are fire.
Yeah.
And then if you want to substitute for that, sweet potatoes. شوف صراحة it's a bit of an acquired taste, but like you literally reduce the calories by like 70%.
Wow, those are the hacks. I think you know what you should kind of do this daily. Maybe just give them like a nutrition fact or nutrition hack, if you will, and kind of give it out to them. I think that would be much more powerful if you just kind of tell them one thing like that, like eat this instead of this, and this is what you get, or do this instead of
Okay,
this,
fine,
and
fine.
this is what you
Alright,
get. I think this would be
basically,
very
okay.
powerful, right, guys?
For
Right?
me, one of the biggest hacks for me that I think that really helped me the most, like for me, is you know how there's like a belief where people have their heaviest meal in the morning or when they wake up. Because we're Arabs, we don't have like some eggs and some toast. We just wake up. It's 1 p.m. Yalla, where's the ghada?
Yes.
Literally, I'm not lying when I say you and me could wake up and have like a
This is
burger
me.
and fries
This
as
is me.
breakfast.
This is me literally every day.
But here's the thing, even if you eat your heaviest meal, or you eat something light, because it's the first thing you eat in the middle of the morning after like going through fasting, you're gonna digest it immediately, regardless. So what I started doing is, instead of like ifjaying and going ham in with my first meal because like it's the morning, whatever. What I started doing is like, khalas, I wake up, I literally just have a single like one of those like triangle sandwiches, like from like grocery stores, or like some oatmeal or whatever, to just like sell like hali for the day. I go to the gym, and then I'll get hungry the same time I would have gotten hungry if I had had like a full-fledged like big heavy meal for breakfast.
True.
Now because I moved, I worked out, and I'm hungry, now would be a fitting time to have the heavy meal, because instead of just going to feed me and replace like everything I lost during like sleeping, it's gonna go to building muscles and shit like that. That's why like whenever like I go to Denny's, people are always like, how the hell are you eating pancakes? Like, aren't you on a diet? I'm like, yeah, this is my carb right now. I had something light for breakfast. It filled me up for the same amount of time regular breakfast would have filled me up. But because I moved and tore a bunch of muscles and everything, like, khalas, yalla, I'm having my carbs. Again, I need to say it, moderation. مش يعني إنه like مش يعني إنه خلاص you worked out, you can eat all the bottomless stacks in the world. I'm saying specifically, I chose it as my carbs for the day. But like it's basically the same principle. Like if I want to give you guys a hack, I don't personally believe in hacks, but like whatever, the hack of the day, just time when you eat.
Fair
Eat
enough.
smart.
And I think that's really powerful, dude. Honestly, wow! Like I'm really impressed at the last thing you said, and I think you should kind of increase more of those facts on your page, and in general when you meet people. I think that's pretty powerful for your, like, reliability and relatability as well. Because like this is something I can actually relate to. Yes, it's true. I do wake up and I eat berry, and it's true. Sometimes I wake up and I like today, for example, I did not actually eat lunch, but I still don't feel hungry. I would probably feel hungry a little later, which is exactly the same if I have eaten like mansaf or something. So I think
that's the thing. Like because I noticed specifically, like I remember like it clicked once because I woke up. My parents were in Dubai, so it was like I had the house to myself. It's like yalla, lit, home alone. It's the weekend, and I ordered Hardee's. I mean, Hardee's order, by the way. This was back when they were good. Hardee's, you have been lacking. So like get the word out there. But anyways, I'd get like a superstar. I'd get some tenders on the side, and then both curly and normal fries, and like one of each sauce.
Nice.
And I'd tear through that, and then 2 hours, 3 hours later, I'm hungry again.
It's empty calories, exactly. That's what I keep. When I was living alone, I used to eat McDonald's a lot. I used to eat a lot of fast food, and I would get hungry instantly. It's just like extra.
Wait. Give a shout out to Wendy's, bro.
I love Wendy's. Yeah, big shout out to Wendy's.
4 for 4.
Yeah.
Bro, how many
14
4 for 4s have you and I had in like
14 for 4. Guys, I was so special at Wendy's. I literally show up. They know my name. They know my order. Like it's like they're ready for it. That's how much I used to love Wendy's, and especially to the one next to the petrol station in the Gardens. I really love that Wendy's. A big shout out to them, and a big shout out for my lovely partner who used to come with me regularly. All right,
Wendy's, sponsor me.
Please.
Free promo.
I should eventually kind of reach out to all those restaurants and talk about it, and especially you, since you're doing that fitness thing. I think maybe eventually, if you kind of hit it right, they potentially
Dude, I'm like, listen,
like
listen. My plan is, listen. I have a bunch of companies I'm gonna like eventually DM. I'm gonna be like, listen. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for free product. Just tell me what I have to do to just get like one shout out. That's where I'm starting.
I think companies generally are supportive. Like usually, especially these days, like very companies are very supportive. Like Talabat is very very supportive. Tim Hortons was very supportive. Cold Stone was very supportive. Like these guys, all you have to do is just talk to them.
I'm like right on, the dream sponsorship would be Lulu. Because A, I never have to buy lunch ever again. Khalas.
Oh, true. That would be.
And
amazing.
B, show me one guy show me like one person in the history of sponsorships who got sponsored by a grocery store. That would be like a market. That would be like a fitness and a marketing flex.
Well, good luck on that. I think you should start talking to Lulu.
Watch me, like it'll get me. You know those really annoying repetitive ads about masterclass on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'll get like one of those like how Yazan got a sponsorship at Lulu Masterclass.
Well,
annoy the hell out of them in the DM.
You can. I mean, try it. Definitely let me. And honestly, I would be looking forward to this. I think Lulu would kind of really benefit from you as much as you would benefit from them. All right, Yazune. We're just gonna take one question from the audience, guys. I was
about to say. I feel like khalas, we both ran out of stuff for us to like bring up ourselves, so like let's have a mini Q&A.
But generally like it's almost time, so we like usually this is the time where
let's have like a question or two.
Yeah. So I know you guys have been asking a lot, and I as you all noticed, and I think one of you did notice, the questions you're asking are kind of leading the conversation as we went through. But yeah, let's take one or two questions from you guys. And yes, and do you want to like kind of hit us with anything like at the very end, just to tell our audience?
Okay, honestly, I don't know how to. This is a lot easier said than done, but like you're not gonna like get physical health if you neglect your mental health. That's like super important.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't hate your. I know this is like I don't listen to my own advice because obviously I'm gonna hang up and look at myself in the mirror and be like, who the fuck is this ugly son of a bitch? But like, don't like hate yourself over it. Cause like khalas, like at the end of the day, like you're supposed to be doing it for you. Okay. If we have any fat guys on the chat right now who want to lose weight, to get a girlfriend, I got a girlfriend after abandoning like the whole idea of losing weight for women. So I'm telling you, like my fellow fatties, I always refer to other fat people as my fatties. I always say no fatties in the club, but that's just because I love quoting Future. But anyways, don't stress over it. At the end of the day, like it's not worth, because if you're gonna hate yourself, if you're gonna be like mentally unhappy, you're not gonna make actual progress to begin with. You're gonna have to like I want you to like it the way I like working out. Sometimes I eat like garbage, but I still go to the gym because I like the gym, not because oh no I ate, let me burn it. I enjoy working out more than I enjoy dieting. So like again, just make it like mental. I'll have a bad day at home. I'll have like a bad day at work, whatever. I'll go to the gym and I'll just let it out because it's my outlet. So like ahamshi, like yeah, don't become miserable over it.
True.
Otherwise, you're just like making yourself even more unhappy. That's what I guess that's like what I would say for advice. Like if I have to stick to one piece.
Very truthful as well. And again, one of your, I think he came from your side. Hi Toxic, hope you're doing well. He says, I go to the gym as a coping mechanism, and I think that's also powerful. Sometimes turning all the negative energy into something productive and positive would be very, very powerful. And we talked about that yesterday as well on yesterday's show. Well, Yazun, thank you so much. Guys, this is Yazan for the last time. If you want to go follow him, please go follow him. I'm sure, this was just like a trailer of what he has in his brain. He's really smart.
And also, like, one more thing. Like, I like DM me anything, even if it has nothing to do with like fitness, whatever. Just like DM me. Like I don't mind. Like I like talking to new people. I like having friends, whatever. Because at the end of the day, like I said, the biggest thing I want people to know is I'm not a certified personal trainer, and I'm just a fellow fat guy. That I feel like is the biggest. That's my marketing image, if you will. The whole point of me is that hey, this is what worked for me. Give it a try. or like just listen to it. This isn't me being professional, me charging, me like having a stick up my ass. It's literally just, let's talk.
And that's amazing, dude. Like, again, you guys got the permission from him. Go and follow him. You have the link in the chat. Thank you all for here today. Yazan, thank you so much for being here today. Guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the gaming stuff and in the show next week. Yazan, thank you so much for today. Any last word just before we end? Quickly. Just like one last phrase you want to say.
How many last words, bro?
Yalla, now.
Let me just say real quick. I just want to say it. I love you, Laura, because like you keep asking me who my biggest supporter is. I know she's watching, so like that's basically.
All right. He chose the last words to be about his girlfriend. That's really cringy. I love you guys. And he's flexing.
That's the whole.
As usual, guys, we're gonna be rating someone. They're all saying thank you. They're all really happy to see you. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you all next week. Take care.